What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Natalie here, and today I am filming a very popular video that I have been seeing all over YouTube, and it is what I spend in a week living in New York City. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Natalie. I am 23 years old. I do YouTube full-time, and I also have a consulting company that I just started this month, but I help people build their personal brand and help businesses with their online marketing. Anyways, I have been wanting to film this video since I saw Lexie do it. Shout out to Lexie for starting this trend. I've seen it everywhere, and I want to start a YouTube trend, so comment down below ideas that you guys would want to see. But anyways, shout out to her. I'll have her video linked down below. She is the first person, I think, in our little like lifestyle niche to do this video, and I'm really excited to film it. I actually am also going to be doing a what I spend in a month video, but it's not going to be like every single transaction. It'd be like broad categories and how I break those down and how much I spent in those. So if you guys are excited for that, then give this video a thumbs up and turn on your push notifications so you know when that one is coming. So anyways, I am just going to jump right into what I spent in a month. I have my phone where I wrote down the amounts. I honestly am actually really proud of myself. I think it's just because I am now getting better at like budgeting and spending my money, and I want to just say that with money, everyone has different, it's all relative. Like a lot to me might not be a lot to you, and not a lot to me might be a ton for you. Like what I spend in a week might be what you spend in a month, you know? Like I don't know your situation, and everyone's situation is different. So I think it's just important to go into this video when you watch it from other people and when you make one yourself. Like it's just important to know that everyone's situation is different, and it's not something that's like a competition. I don't know, it's not like, oh, who can spend less or who can spend the most or whatever. It's just a fun video to film and to track your expenses. Let's just get into it. I will be doing the monthly video though, which will be more, I guess, insightful, I think. So on Monday, I actually spent kind of a lot on Monday, and normally Mondays I don't spend that much money, but this Monday I happen to spend a lot of money. So I am supporting my best friend. She just created an ebook, 21-day meal plan, but really it just has amazing recipes in it. It's not a diet or anything like that. I will have it linked down below, obviously, but I supported her on her launch day and spent $36 on her ebook, which is honestly pretty inexpensive for a 21-day meal plan and with a bunch of recipes and tips on staying healthy. And yeah, so I spent $36 on that. And then I actually had an event that day where I got to see The Marriage Story. I was invited to see The Marriage Story, which is a new movie on Netflix, and I was late, so I took an Uber, and then I bought popcorn at the movie theater. So I spent $8 on Uber and the popcorn because I did split it with two of my friends. So really it was $24, but since I split it, it was only $8. Then I took a $2.75 subway on the way home because I was not in a rush anymore, so I could have taken the subway. And then I actually went to Bleecker Digital Solutions, which if you guys live in New York, it's a really great place to develop your film, and they get back to you like super quickly. So I developed my disposable camera, and I also bought a new disposable camera for $40. So I'm not sure if that's inexpensive or not. I'm very new to the film photography world. I mean, I'm not a film photographer, but like I normally don't get those developed. So I did spend $40 on a new camera and on prints. Also, I ate from home that Monday, so that's why there's no food charges. Actually, throughout most of this week, I ate every single meal at home, and also my groceries I had bought a week and a half prior. I had spent $130 on groceries, so I spent so much money on groceries. That's the most money I've spent on groceries in, like, I can't even remember, but it saved me enough for 2 weeks of food. So I was still cooking all of my meals from the groceries I bought those 2 weeks ago. So that's why this week you'll notice I like didn't really go out to eat much. On Tuesday, I spent $2.75 for the subway again, and then $3.45 for a scone. I happened to be in Columbus Circle, and I really wanted a good scone. And then I spent $5.44 on Blue Bottle coffee, and that is another thing. I don't drink coffee out anymore. I don't like buying it. Honestly, I like the way that I make it at my house so much better than like Starbucks or anything like that. So I think I only spent coffee twice this whole entire week, which I think is really good because I used to buy it like almost every single day, and that's like a huge money saving tip, is to just make your coffee at home. And that is all I spent on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I didn't really spend that much either. I spent $2.75 on a Subway both ways, so $2.75 there, $2.75 back, and I do not have the unlimited Metro card because I don't use the Subway enough to get that, because the unlimited Metro card here in New York is $127 a month, and I got that for my first month, and I literally probably should have just gotten a $30 card because I never went on the Subway. So I definitely regretted that, and I learned my lesson. So now I just spend like $30 at a time on, or I load up like $30 at a time on my Metro card. Later that day, I went to the grocery store to just buy a few other things like oat milk for the coffee that I have at my house, and then I also spent it on a few snacks just because they were calling my name when I went to grab the oat milk. So I spent $20 at the grocery store. This grocery store is so expensive. I try not going there often because it is just so ridiculously expensive that you just spend so much more money there. So I shop at Trader Joe's for like the bulk of my groceries, but if I need oat milk, I run to this really expensive grocery store, so hopefully I can find a cheaper one near me. Thursday, I spent absolutely no money at all. I stayed in my apartment. I didn't take the Subway. I ate food from home, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, I did not spend any money at all, and I'm trying to have more days like that, just because it's nice knowing that you are being a little more frugal and that you're saving your money. And I don't know, eating at home, like if you have food at home, eat at home. And the fact that I spent $130 on groceries, yes, that's a lot, but it lasts me 2 whole weeks, and like 2 whole weeks of full days of cooking. And what I like to do is just make like one big meal and then have it for as long as it lasts me. So instead of just serving like individual serving sizes, I normally make enough for 2 meals, and then it just saves me time throughout the week. On Friday, I went to Target. I did buy, I believe I had to buy 2 more towels for guests. I had guests coming this weekend. I just needed more towels in general. And I also bought oat milk because, again, like I said, I had guests coming this week, so I didn't want to be out of milk for the coffee because I knew that they're all gonna drink coffee. So I got oat milk again. I got some eggs. I got cream cheese. And yeah, that cost me 40 bucks at Target. My membership for the Wing started on November 1st, which was the Friday that I was filming this, and I spent $3 at the Wing on food because I had a $10 off gift card, and then I also had a free coffee, so the remainder of that was just $3 for food, which is really nice. That was all I spent on Friday. And now on Saturday, the weekend, I always spend more. My rule of thumb is cook during the week, Monday through Thursday, Friday to like Saturday, Sunday morning, go out to eat, have fun, whatever. So that is my mentality. I understand a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people have to eat in as much as possible, but I'm just letting you guys know the way I like to think of things and how I kind of like saving money throughout the week. So on Saturday, I spent $20 at By Chloe, which By Chloe is an amazing vegan place here in New York City. I spent $20 because I got so much food. I got the original burger, I got the mac and cheese, and I got french fries. So it's not a cheap restaurant, but I normally don't spend $20 when I go there. So yeah, I spent $20 there for just myself. And then I did get coffee out this day just because I was out and about and I was at a friend's house, so I wasn't at my own home. So I spent $6.50 on an oat milk latte, which is just ridiculous. Like $6.50 for coffee. That is why, you guys, if you guys can make your coffee at home, do it. You will save so much money. And then I went to dinner with my friends and I spent $25 at a really yummy Italian place in East Village called Frank. And then on Sunday, I spent the most money on Sunday because I went shopping. So I normally don't go shopping. I also have a job that I am extremely fortunate for because I do get a lot of free stuff. So I don't remember the last time I went to Sephora and bought something. I don't remember the last time I bought skincare. I don't even remember, I guess I do remember the last time I bought clothes, but I don't remember the last time I bought shoes, which is what I bought this time. I really don't go shopping. I probably spend on like clothing, accessories, shoes, probably $100 or less a month. I really don't go shopping a lot. Like there's some months in a row that I literally don't buy one article of clothing, and it is nice because I do get a lot of clothing sent to me for free, which most people do not have that luxury. So I do want to like preface that and just let you guys know that a lot of stuff is sent to me for free. So my shopping budget is very small. I still make damage at Amazon and stuff like that, but for like clothing, accessories, skincare, makeup, stuff like that, I really don't spend a lot of money. But this day I kind of did. I spent $2.50 on an Uber. I took an Uber pool to TJ Maxx because I had to return something. It was cheaper than a Subway, and I had like this giant plant that I had to carry, so I just Ubered there. $2.75 on the Subway back, and then I spent $138 on Doc Martens. I just figured I would wear these shoes almost every single day in the winter, so I really wanted to get a pair. I also had 15% off, so I got Doc Martens and the wax for the shoe. And I spent $138. Those are pretty expensive shoes, but I am hoping to wear them like every single day. So that's the goal. I mean, I really don't buy shoes often. The last shoes I bought were my Nike Air Force Ones, and I bought those back when I was still living at my apartment in North Carolina, which I think was in like May of this year, and I wear them every single day. So I figured that these would be like my Air Force Ones of the winter, you know, the ones that I wear every single day. So that's why I did spend $138 on a pair of shoes. And then I spent $2.75 on the way back, coming back on the Subway after Doc Marten, and then I stayed in for the night. I cooked pasta, I made food, and that is what I spent. So now let me add this all up. I actually never added this up, so yeah, let's do that right now. So this week, if I did my math right, if I didn't, I'll put it on the screen, is $364.38. So keep in mind, actually I thought this was way less when I was adding it up in my head. Anyways, $364.38 is what I spent this week. I would say this is about average. Each week is different though. Like earlier this month I had to buy a flight, so that added $200. Sometimes you might have like a random thing that you have to purchase that you normally don't have to purchase. I got my hair done earlier this month, which costs a few $100s. You know, things like that that don't happen often and are not reoccurring, but they still add up. Also, you have to realize that like the little things add up, and when I do my what I spend in a month video, you're really gonna see how much the little things add up. Pretty average. I normally don't buy shoes though, so if you took away the Doc Martens, it would have been in the 200s, which I think is pretty good for that. That is all I spent. I also had friends over, which I was proud of myself for like still eating in when I had friends over. They came for the weekend, so I did eat out a lot, but like breakfast I had at my apartment. I didn't like go out for an expensive brunch or anything like that, which I was pretty happy and proud of myself. But yeah, everyone's money spending habits are different. Some weeks are less, some weeks are more, some months are less for me, some months are way more for me. But I thought this was a really interesting video, and I hope that you guys liked it. If you guys were shocked, surprised, let me know. And if you guys want to do one of these videos, film it, put it on YouTube. And if you guys if you don't do YouTube but you want to track your expenses, I highly recommend budgeting. I have a budget that you guys can now download for free on my website. I'll have it linked down below. It is my monthly budget. It's finally out. It's a template on Excel. So even though this didn't really shock me that much because I already track my spending. I track my spending every single month. I always input what I'm spending, so I know exactly how much I'm spending on every single category. So this video wasn't that shocking, but it just was like cool breaking down every single transaction for you guys. I highly recommend budgeting, and I also recommend manually budgeting. I know a lot of people have apps that they use. I do not use any budgeting apps just because I want to verify every single charge, and I like typing it out and like typing the number out on Excel. It hits differently than just like seeing a number on an app. So I do highly recommend doing a manual budget yourself. It doesn't take a lot of time at all, and if you guys download my templates, you guys can find that down below. So anyways, if you guys are excited for the what I spend in a month video, let me know. That's why I didn't include rent, gym, like any membership things like the wing or anything like that. I didn't include any of that in this video because I am saving that for my monthly video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, let me know, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.